not a limitation. He had a problem with his health, but that was not a restriction. He had a problem with his health, but that was not a quarantine. And he told himself he must be great. Today, he has been footballer of the year 5 or 6 times. His name is Lionel Messi. He has won several awards.
I greet you guys, welcome you to another video. So in this video, Apostle Johnson Suleman was speaking about Lionel Messi, and apart from Lionel Messi, he also talked about Benin Republic, one of their famous actor, which is called Djimon Hounsou. He said Lionel Messi had a health issue, but because he has love for football, a man saw him and took him out to Europe and training. And today, Lionel Messi is one of the greatest players ever. And the other man, where he was talking about the actor Djimon Hounsou, he said the man was a beggar. He was begging on the street until he got to Paris and somebody helped him out. So let's go straight to this video and listen to what Apostle Suleman said about these two men.
A man went to Europe. He was a coach, scouting for footballers. He moved around and he couldn't get anyone, and he moved to a part of Europe. As he was walking out of the field, he saw a young boy 14 years old messing up people with the ball. But the young boy had a congenital problem. He had a stunted growth, and he looked at the young boy and asked for the parents. He was observing outside the field, not a professional. He was observing the boy, and he asked for the parents. He saw the parents, saw the mom and the dad, and the parents said, sorry, what do you want? He said, I want him to be a professional footballer. And the parents said, sorry, he's not well. He has a problem with his growth. He has a stunted growth. The man said, I'll take him to the hospital. I'll take care of him. I'll do this. I'll do that. I'll do this. And one of the parents volunteered to be with the son. And they took the son through hospital, took him through basic education, and they began to train in the field and train the field. He had a problem with his health, but that was not a limitation. He had a problem with his health, but that was not a restriction. He had a problem with his health, but that was not a quarantine. And he told himself he must be great. Today, he has been footballer of the year 5 or 6 times. His name is Lionel Messi. He has won several awards. Am I talking to somebody here?
So that is what Apostle Suleman said about Lionel Messi. He had an health issue and a coach saw him. And so now let's listen to the story of Djimon Hounsou, one of the actors. I believe you've watched his movie before. So let's listen to what Apostle Suleman concerning the man.
There was a young man, a dark-skinned young man from Republic of Benin, and this young man was begging in the streets of Benin, of Cotonou, begging. And one time he got a visa and went to France. When he got to Paris, he was still asking for help. Somebody saw him and said, you look too much like a model to be a beggar. He took him in and cleaned him up, and he began to walk on the runways of New York. His name is Djimon Hounsou, one of the biggest exports of Benin Republic. If you have watched several movies, you see that dark skinned tall guy. That's the man I'm talking about. He became a treasure. He's the biggest export from that nation. He was once a beggar. He was once scavenging for help. He was once looking for support. You must understand, rejection is for self-discovery. Anytime people kick you out, it's because there's something you need to do. Sit back and have an overview of yourself.
Apostle Suleman further went on to talk about that you cannot understand the totality of God, that God does what he likes. So let's listen to what he said. He said that is a problem in Christianity. People want to understand God.
Not a course you study in school. You can't understand God, leave it alone. Whatever you don't understand, leave it alone. When Jesus, the Son of God, be seated, thank you. When the Son of God, Jesus, was born in flesh, the Bible said there was no room in the inn. He was delivered in a manger with animals. I'm sure the parents were crying. Are you sure this is a prophetic child? Prophetic child born with cows, cattle, donkeys. Prophetic child. Listen to me. Every messenger, I'm trying not to make you feel bad. Sit down. Every messenger must first be a victim of his own message. Every anointed man must first be a victim of his anointing. Anything you are sent to deliver people from, you must first be a victim of. So he was born in a manger. 1 day, 2 days he was there, 3 days, 1 week he was in the manger. The next thing Herod does is give a decree. He said every child under 2 should be killed. They moved from house to house looking for kids under 2, and they wasted all of them, but they didn't come to the manger. because they felt only animals were there, not knowing there was a baby there. So what God did was to preserve him. Stop trying to understand God. His ways are past finding out. There is no searching to his understanding. In Psalm 115 and verse 3, he said, I am God, I do what I please. There is nothing you can do about it. He does what he pleases. Am I communicating here?
So thank you for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe, like, share and comment. You see, not everybody has a very rich beginning. Some people have an humble beginning, and when they make it in life, you see their story is so touching and their story is so wonderful. When you listen to it, it inspires you and want you to also make it in life.